Good day everyone, and to our expected lecturers, Dr. Bakhriah Binti Sarbani. As shown on the screen, our project title is Recycle and Reward. This project is part of the Transport Mini Project for TPT600 and will be presented by Group 3. Next, we would like to introduce our team members. The team responsible for planning for this project consists of NAQIUDDIN, AMEERA ASYA, NURUL Muhammad RIZAL, AISYAH IZZATI, and lastly, SYAKIRAH. With that, we will now begin our presentation.
On the project background, despite educational programs on recycling and the awareness of recycling issues among the students in UiTM Puncak Alam, their recycling behaviors appears to be inconsistent, revealing a gap between the awareness and also inaction. Consequently, there is the need for an incentive-based digital technological solution to improve the students' participation in recycling on a more consistent basis. Although UiTM Puncak Alam provides many recycling tools for students to engage with, only a small number of them actually do recycle. Students often do not separate their recyclables properly, resulting in less being recycled and instead being sent to the landfills. One reason for this lack of participation in recycling by the students may be that there are no motivation or there is no monitoring system that could encourage them to recycle or even to give them some incentive to do so consistently. The objective of this project is to encourage students at UiTM Puncak Alam to adopt responsible waste separation habits and also sustainability through 3 primary initiatives. In addition to creating an incentive-based recycling system and also raising awareness of recycling throughout the campus, the project intends to increase the participation rates in recycling within the busy areas and to use simple digital technologies, including QR codes, to track the recycling participant activities and also to increase the student engagement. This project intends to implement a pilot recycle and reward corner at UiTM Puncak Alam for this purpose. The pilot will be designed to encourage students which are the primary users to recycle selected materials. Recycling bins will be set up in high-volume student areas such as the campus cafes to provide access to the recycling materials. And the QR-based systems will allow the easy tracking on the number of times a user has recycled as well as the reward points earned. However, the scope of the pilot will be restricted only to the university.
Next, I will explain Chapter 2, which focuses on the literature review and innovation gap of our project, Recycle and Reward Corner. Recycling is a widely recognized as important strategy for sustainable waste management, especially in a high-density environment such as university campus. In Malaysia, initiatives like Hari Kita Semula Kebangsaan and Pertandingan Kita Semula Sekolah-Sekolah have been introduced to improve recycling awareness. However, study shows that although awareness exists, actual recycling participation among university students remain inconsistent. Previous research highlight that awareness alone does not lead to behavior change. Factors such as a weak motivation, inconvenience, and lack of incentives significantly reduce proper waste segregation. Although recycling bins are available on many campuses, they are often misused or ignored due to limited monitoring and feedback mechanism. This results in recyclable material being mixed with the general waste and reducing recycling efficiency. Some institutions have adopted technology-based solutions such as smart bin and mobile application. While effective, these systems are often expensive, complex, and unsuitable for large-scale implementation in public universities. In contrast, incentive-based recycling programs have been proven to be more effective. Reward systems such as a point and voucher encourage participation by offering immediate benefit. However, many existing reward programs are short-term and not well integrated into the student daily routine and limiting their long-term impact. UiTM Puncak Alam recycling effort remain mostly passive. High traffic areas like a campus cafeteria generate a large amount of recyclable waste, yet improper segregation is still common. This clearly shows a gap between the student awareness and their actual recycling behavior. To address this gap, the Recycle and Reward Corner introduced a low-cost QR code-based system that allows students to easily record their recycling activity and earn reward points. By linking recycling behavior to tangible rewards such as a food voucher and stationery, the system motivates consistent participation. In conclusion, the Recycle Reward Corner bridged the gap between awareness and action by making recycling simple, rewarding, and engaging, while supporting UiTM Green Campus Initiative and key sustainable development goals.
Moving on, I would like to present Chapter 3, which focuses on technical design and infrastructure of our Recycle and Reward project. Firstly, this chapter explains how our system works by using both physical assets and intangible elements to support recycling activities on campus. First, for hard infrastructure, our project uses simple and budget-friendly physical assets. There are 4 main assets that we plan for this project. To begin with, we plan to set up a simple Recycle and Reward kiosk or counter where students can get information and redeem rewards. Also, since this project is operated and managed by students 100%, we map out coordinated cooperation from cafe management to lend some furniture, like tables and chairs, to reduce the cost of this project. In addition, we will provide separate recycling bins for plastic, paper, and tin, which are placed at high-traffic areas such as Cafe Angsana, Rafflesia, and Dahlia. These bins are clearly labeled to help students recycle correctly. Moreover, we plan to collaborate with UiTM Grid Center to support campus sustainability goals and reduce project costs. Next, posters and banners are used to give clear instruction on how to recycle, scan the QR code, and earn points. These visual materials help students understand the process easily. Besides that, shared smartphones are used by the project team to scan QR codes, check reward points, and assist students with points collection. Moving on to the soft infrastructure, our system relies on different types of digital tools to ensure smooth operation. In these elements, we construct 6 items that will support this project operation and digital system that will be used to manage points and rewards. First, an Excel sheet is used by the project team as a backup and monitoring tool. The Excel sheet will help us with recording number of participants and important details such as points tracking. Next, we use Tastic, which is a QR-based digital loyalty system. Through this system, students can collect points automatically and store them in their Apple or Google Wallet. Hence, related to our next point, this is where participants need to be aware of their e-wallet application like Apple or Google Wallet to be installed in their smartphones. As a result, students can easily track their points and redeem rewards. In addition, rules and guidelines are set to ensure fair participation and prevent misuse. Furthermore, we work with campus cafe and stationery stores through partnership agreements so students can redeem rewards, such as meal discounts and stationery items. Lastly, a Google form is used to collect student feedback, allowing us to improve the program over time. In conclusion, this chapter shows that the Recycle and Reward system is simple, cost-effective, and suitable for student-led implementation on campus. Thank you.
Next, market validation and feasibility analysis. Start with methodology. We use a real-world pilot testing approach. A 1-week pilot was conducted with 20 to 30 UiTM Puncak Alam students to evaluate usability, behavioral response, and overall feasibility in natural campus setting rather than a controlled environment. To strengthen the finding, we applied a mixed method evaluation. This includes direct observation, system-generated records, and online question that received over 50 responses. This allowed us to capture both actual recycling behavior and user perception, such as ease of use, motivation, and acceptance. Additionally, the system was placed in busy food areas on campus where recycling decisions naturally occur. This ensures high ecological validity as behavior observed reflects genuine user choice. Overall, this methodology provides realistic insight into early adoption potential and system performance before large-scale implementation. Moving on, in terms of solution acceptance or desirability, respondents clearly identified improper waste disposal as a serious campus issue and highlight the absence of effective recycling system. The QR-based reward mechanism was well received with strong intention to participate and constructive suggestion to integrate it with existing incentive system. Next, regarding economic feasibility, stakeholders did raise concern about long-term funding and administrative costs. However, the system is designed to be economically viable with minimal setup costs, non-cash reward, and opportunities for cost sharing through partnership and gradual rollout. Furthermore, for operational feasibility, the system was perceived as simple, user-friendly, and compatible with common QR practices. The main operational challenge lies not in technology, but in governance, highlighting the need for clear management role for long-term success.
This section will focus on the sustainability aspect of the Recycle and Reward Corner project, which include environmental, social, and economic sustainability. From an environmental perspective, the main goal of this project is to improve waste segregation behavior among students on campus. Improper waste separation often leads to recyclable material being sent to landfills, which increase carbon emission and environmental impact. By encouraging students to recycle correctly through a reward-based system, this project will help to reduce landfill dependency and support a cleaner campus environment in the long term. In terms of social sustainability, the program aims to increase students' participation and awareness towards the importance of recycling. While many students are aware of the environmental issues, actual involvement in recycling activities is usually low. By offering incentive, the project motivates students to actively participate and help build a shared sense of responsibility towards sustainability within the campus community. Lastly, for economic sustainability, the Recycle and Reward project is designed to be a low cost and simple, as it does not rely on expensive technology, which allows the program to operate sustainably in the long run without any heavy financial dependency. Moving on to the next slide, this section will discuss about the ethical consideration of the project, focusing on transparency, integrity, and inclusivity. So this project promotes transparency through its QR-based tracking system, where students are clearly informed that their participation data is collected to record recycling activities and reward points. This helps ensure trust and fairness in how the rewards are distributed to students. So in terms of integrity, the project focused on encouraging real behavioral change rather than just promoting sustainability as a concept. So by clearly explaining how the points are earned and how the rewards are redeemed, students can understand that the system and they can trust that it is managed fairly. Finally, for inclusivity, as the important part of the design, this system is overall easy to use and only requires basic QR scanning and internet access, making it accessible to users with different level of technology literacy. Other than that, recycling stations are also placed in high traffic areas, and the use of non-monetary rewards help prevent non-socio-economic inequality. Overall, the projects ensure that sustainability efforts are accessible to all students.
Alright, now I will talk about the risk management and mitigation for our Recycles and Rewards project at UiTM Puncak Alam. We will categorize the key risks into three areas, which is technical, market, and also social. So, this comes straight from our study findings like QR scanning breaches, low cost device issues, and also reward system issues. Starting with technical risk, this hit the system's operations and physical setup. For example, QR scanning or e-wallet integration could fall due to shaky networks. Recycling bins might overflow or get contaminated from poor segregations. And also, since we are recycling on shared smartphones or tablets, hardware damage or data loss can be a problem too. Moving to market risk, it's all about acceptance and support. Students may be unhappy if the process feels awkward or campus events still to show. Partners like Cafe Angsana, Dahlia and Rafisia also pull out if their costs increase. And furthermore, if demand increase after the trial, our low-cost prototype may falter. Finally, social risk touch on privacy, fairness and also trust. Students worry about data from asset tracking will revealing their habits. There is also the inequity that those without smartphones or from low-income backgrounds are left out. And even fraud, such as duplicate scans of fake deposit, can quickly erode trust. In conclusion, our project proved that QR codes paired with fun rewards really boost recycling at UiTM Puncak Alam. Students found it easy, motivating and also convenient with low cost and easy tweaks. It supports Malaysia's green goals and UN SDGs 11, SDGs 12 and also SDGs 13 while building community responsibility. We tackle challenges like privacy and tech issues, creating a strong base for campus-wide growth. For recommendation, first is integrated into the UiTM Green Center for ongoing support. Second, automate data with secure cloud storage and QR enhancements to ensure the privacy and efficiency. And the last one, the third one is to roll it out in phases to other campus and high-risk areas. That's all from me. Thank you.